This week on the Weekly Rap is my man, first quarter CEO, frat house representative, my man Trill Gates. Stay tuned.
Go.
Yo, welcome to the Weekly Rap. You know what it is. It's your man Young Swayzee coming to you. It's the day before my birthday, March the 15th. Shout out to DJ Game for last week, man. But I'm in here with my man, the hardest working man in the game. You know who it is, Mr. First Quarter himself.
Hey.
My nigga Trill motherfucking Gates. What's up, man? How you feeling, man?
Yeah, you know, we chilling, man.
Looking fresh than a motherfucker like always,
Hey,
dog.
man, it's a good life, man. I just want to say what's up to the fans, man.
Hey, man. So first thing first, like I always do, and I said I'm gonna do this, so I'm sticking to it. Tell the world, man. Tell everybody out there with this frat mania going on, all of this, man. Tell everybody how you got started into this rap game right here, man. Day one, what happened?
Pretty much, man. I've been in a family that has been musically inclined since I came into this world. You know what I mean? As early as I can remember, I had a record player, a phono player. I don't know if you young guys out there know what that is.
Old school.
You know, but I had a phono player and goo gobs of vinyl, old school, gospel, pretty much that, because I was raised by my grandma, so, or my grandparents in general, and I had a whole lot of old music at my fingertips, and my uncle graduated class at 83, Dudley High School, shout out to Dudley.
DHS?
And, you know, having an uncle in the house at that age of 18, he put me onto the hip hop, you know, the Run DMCs, the Easy E's, the Public Enemies, you know, so I had a very well balance of music at all times since a little guy. And, you know, I would play music for my grandparents, you know, they would party all the time, my mom would party all the time, and they found it very interesting that me being as young as I am, knowing the right records to play for them, you know, like, how'd you know how to play that? You know, how'd you know that was my song? And I mean, I you know, from the womb, that's just what it was. And like I said, my uncle is the one that inspired me to actually listen to hip hop and kind of got me into the mood of that. And I think I was around the age of 7, and I used the phono player. I found instrumentals on vinyl, like old school instrumentals. The Isley Brothers, SOS Band, and I would take those beats and I would rap on them.
Oh, so you doing your own thing, huh? You little DJ Jazzy Trill over this piece,
feel me?
I feel
me?
And that's Supreme Team, man. I remember, you know, hearing it coming out, you know, got a lot of love, got a lot of reception, because it was always kind of a notch above everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Ground Zero, you know, everybody that's with DP.
For sure.
But, you know, it was just a different thing with that cosmic high, like you coined the phrase for the Caution Bank, because it was a cosmic high type of feel to it. And, you know, a lot of classics came out of there, man, and one classic that really sticks out in my mind was your Death Before Dishonor, you know, your Death Before Dishonor album. That album came out, that was you away from the Supreme Team with your people. Tell me a little bit about the Death Before Dishonor, that little click right there, you know what I'm saying?
Death Before Dishonor came as, I don't know really the word to use. It was a different zone for me. I had met up with a friend of mine, my friend B More. Shout out to B More, that's my man's, 100 grand. And, or Be Easy, my man. He had came to Dudley. Once again, like I said, Dudley was like, I mean, in high school, let me tell the fans, in high school, go to school to learn, get an education, go to class, don't skip math class for a year and go to lunch all 3 times. Go to school, do your right things, man. But anyway, you know, me on the other hand, you know, it's a different story for me. B More came to Dudley from B More, and he was like, you know, actually it was Scooter, you know what I mean? And Scooter came to me this one day at the lunchroom, and he said, hey, yo, Trill, man, Gates, man, I'm telling you, somebody said they nicer than you. And now the craziest thing is I never was the brag. I've never been the braggadocious type about my style, my flow, none of that. I love what I do, and I think I perfect what I do. So I don't really go to the next person like, hey man, I'm better than you. So when he came to me and said that, it was almost like a big surprise, like why me? But you know, he introduced me to B, and surprisingly, we didn't freestyle or battle against each other. What we did was we sat down and we talked like men, and seeing that we had a lot in common about this music, and it was just me and him. Then my man Classic, he came down from the Bronx. The other incident, the same thing happened. My homeboy Corey came to me and was like, hey man, I know somebody said they was nicer than you. I said, man, what is this, man? This is like in the morning. I didn't get the lunch. And he was like, this dude named Pinelli, man. You know what I'm saying? He from New York, man. I was like, man, here we go with this New York. And I mean, goodness gracious, man. North Carolina. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, me and those guys really come from a tough place, you know, and it helped us to build a group that made us feel comfortable with making the music like truly where we come from.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? And Supreme Team definitely made things, a variety of things. You know what I mean? But Death Before Dishonor definitely spoke to the streets, and I caught a lot of flack for that from DP saying that I wouldn't fit. You know, but y'all didn't know that was my life. You know, so that's really where Death Before Dishonor came from, and you know, I appreciate you for saying that you love the music because it was
an instant classic. Man.
Yeah, it was real to us. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that came together, and from that we made a lot of great music, a lot of real songs, and shout out to my whole Death Before Dishonor crew, Be Easy, Pinelli Brasco, Classic, and my main man Infinite Skills, who came along a little later, and we still made great music.
You know, we talked about the business a little bit. You know, you had a couple of labels. The most recent to most people's mind was Century Flow. There's no more Century Flow.
Right.
Okay, it's First Quarter.
Right.
And you are the CEO, the man that's running First Quarter.
Okay.
Shouts out to First Quarter Entertainment. This the man right here you need to get it. Tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, what First Quarter is all about. If you're looking for any talent and what type of talent you're looking for. And are you coming out with music on First Quarter, or what's going on? What's just going on with the whole entire First Quarter label? What's up?
First Quarter is, first of all, let me give a shout out to my homie, my co-CEO, who actually runs the label with me, my partner, 100 Grand, Breeze Beats. You know, shout out to Breeze. Actually, First Quarter just came together. Me and Breeze we've been making music for probably about the last 5 years, and I met him actually working at Walmart, and you know, was doing some things at work we shouldn't have been doing. You know, don't do drugs at work, but don't smoke weed, none of that. It's not good. But we actually, you know, we came together and you know we wrote a few at lunch, and he told me that he made beats. I mean, everybody came to me and said, "Hey man, I make beats." I don't know what it is. I don't know if I have a hip hop aura or what, but they come to me, they be like, hey man, I make beats, you know what I'm saying? You know, I never turned down a good producer, so especially one that smokes the good, but yeah. You know, he said, you know, yeah, I make beats, and he played me a few things, and you know, up to this point, you know, fast forward 5 years of creating all kinds of music we made. And he's got greater, you know, shout out to Breeze, like I said, he's a phenomenal guy, man, a real good God-fearing person. You know, we was pretty much, it came out of nowhere, you know. Shout out to Dean Maximus. He was like, yo man, yo Gates, man, what's up? What are you doing? You know, and I was like, you know, he's like, you know, I'm making music, man. He's like, well, you know, what else could you be doing? And I said, well, you know, what are you saying? You know what I mean? And he's like, man, you know, you need your own company, man. You know, you need some foundation. Okay. And I took a hardcore thought to that because you know, I won't say that the previous labels that I've been with were failed attempts, because it's always something that you need to learn, stepping stones. You just can't jump something in firsthand like just Yeah. You need to go through some things, make some mistakes, have some experiences, you know, try different things. And you know, the first two attempts, you know, with DP and Century Flow, those were great stepping stones. Those were phenomenal times to me. I had great times creating music in both places, and they didn't work, you know. And as a loyal person, as loyal as I am, that kind of hurt, you know. I got sent packing from DP. C-Flow just fell through the bottom, and I said, you know what? It's time for me to create something that's mine. And Breeze actually gave me the term, or actually it was his term with the whole first quarter thing, and I just took it as, you know what, it's a brand new start. It's first quarter.
Yeah.
You know, we come to win the game. This is when you have the most energy. This is when you have the most intentions to go annihilate your opponent. And I felt like I could create a better feeling with something that's mine.
Yeah.
You know, and Breeze being a good friend he's been for the last 5 years, he didn't do nothing but motivate me to do that. Because he's a great person. I was like, if I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna have a partner and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it with somebody who has been influential to me as he has been, and you know, such a great person that he has been to me. And I said, you know, let's do this, you know, and that stamped first quarter. And as far as me looking for talent, I'm always looking for another stamp in history. You know, I'm not selfish. I've never been the guy who won't pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if my shot gonna make it. You know what I mean? So if I see an open man, I'm gonna pass him the rock. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm always looking for somebody who, like I said, to make a stamp in history, not to be cool for a moment in time, but a stamp in history. And you know, so that, yeah, I'm always looking for talent. So if you definitely got some good things, you know, holler at your boy.
Stu, hook him up with the stuff at the bottom, man. Hook him up with that so everybody know how to get in contact with him. And you know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. First Quarter Entertainment, holler at him. He needs some people to back him up. He gonna give you the love, give us some love back.
Straight
now,
up.
we gonna get on all this frat fever, frat mania. It's going crazy out there in Facebook world. Got haters, got lovers. You got all these people out here, man.
So crazy, man.
But there you go. It's my man TG. He was in the building, dropped some words on us. It was a weekly rap. It's a weekly conversation with my man TG up in
Already.
here. So, you know, before we get out of here, man, go ahead, give your shouts out, say whatever you want to say to the world. This your time to shine right here, brother.
Yeah. Hey, first and foremost, I want y'all to really understand that my man Swayzee is really doing something very positive for not just NC, but just for a whole movement right now. You feel me? The weekly rap, man. You know what? I want to give you some dap on that. Let me say that. Let me say I appreciate another person doing something monumental and not hating another brother doing what they doing to make you come up. I appreciate that. And let me say, I want to just give a shout out to all my people that's been ride or die since day one. I'm not going to single nobody out. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm not going to say shout out to 20, 50 people. I'm just going to say, you know who you are if you had my back since day one. Okay? Amongst all the haters that I have, I've had people that has had my back since day one, and they never did nothing phony. And I want to give a shout out to those people. I want to say I love y'all, and I want y'all to know that I keep y'all close, you know, and it's gonna be us at the top one day. And I want to give a shout out. I do want to give a shout out though to my mom. You know, shout out to my mom. Shout out to my sisters Ada and Sarah. Just shout out to everybody that just loves what we do, loves what I do, loves what First Quarter do. Frat House fans, First Quarter fans. I just want to give a shout out to all those people, and I just want to make one statement: you can never make it nowhere hating on the next man.
There you go. And since it's the day before my motherfucking birthday, shouts out to myself. It's been a weekly rap. Holla at me tomorrow. It's my birthday. I'm with my man, Trill Gates. We in here. And we out this bitch. Weekly rap. Tune in next week. It's my man, Cut Loose from VA. We gonna holla at you. 100.